The short sale offer package includes all the items necessary to initiate an offer in the system once a short sale listing package has been completed. There's a checklist which includes the purchase and sale agreement, which if the fee is not being characterized as a legal fee, outlines that the contract should include a 3% closing cost concession to offset the potential buyer's closing cost and have the bank effectively pay the fee. The contract addendum, which is included here, is required, as are buyer's proof of funds or pre-qualification note or letter. And any buyer estimated repairs with photos are important in the case where there is explicit damage to the property affecting its value. So, for example, if there's mold damage or if there's water damage, etc. Helping outline and document that for the bank is very important. There's a cease and desist letter included here, which is optional. Some sellers like to use this if they're getting inundated by phone calls from the bank. This can help stem the tide of calls. It doesn't always work, but it works in a significant number of cases. And lastly, for sellers with Bank of America loans, there is a page of information that needs to be collected from the buyer and buyer's agent. The short sale addendum to the real estate contract is mandatory and important for protecting the deal. It mandates that the buyer procure an inspection now as opposed to after the approval is obtained from the bank, and also outlines that title should be pulled for purposes of identifying any costs that are associated, and also outlines that it could take some time to close the transaction and they should be prepared for that. Again, the cease and desist letter, which is an optional element that the buyer can or the seller can sign to have the bank stop calling them, and the Bank of America equator information form. All fields here are mandatory in the case where there's a Bank of America loan. We've also included some documents here for reference. Once again, our process flow, the how our fee works slide, which can be useful in having a conversation with the buyer's agent to explain to them how it works. The how to get started form, which again outlines all the steps in the process. And lastly, there's a buyer's agent form, which can help the buyer's agent understand how the process flow works, as well as how Mortgage Mitigators is involved in helping move the short sale forward. The buyer's agent can also contact us directly if they have questions.